Hello and welcome back to Black Excellist. In this feature presentation, we will highlight 20 techniques to avoid worrying and overthinking.
Welcome to Black Excellist. This is where we celebrate Black excellence, achievement, and affluence. Our mission is to inspire you as we enlighten you.
We are committed to publishing 10% of our videos around the topics of mental health, self-improvement, and strategies to help the Black community live a healthy and holistic life. To that end, we have created this video to help with all of us who are sometimes consumed with overthinking. Overthinking is going over the same thought again and again, so much so that it paralyzes you and you struggle to make decisions or take action. Worrying and overthinking are part of the human experience, but when left unchecked, it can have a detrimental impact on work, health, family, and relationships. And unfortunately, it happens to all of us at some point in our lives. In this video, we will provide you with 20 tips and techniques to help avoid overthinking. And just remember, making the wrong decision is better than making no decision. You can learn from failure, but you can't learn from doing nothing at all. 1. Learn to change your negative mental habits, relax more, and enjoy life more. The root of all misery is the mind's tendency to dwell on negative thoughts. By cultivating a positive outlook and focusing on the good things in your life, you can increase your resilience and better navigate the ups and downs of life. By shifting your mindset to a more positive one, you may also find that you have more energy, focus, and drive to achieve your goals. The bad news is that negative mental habits harm our mind. The good news is that you can ease this mental suffering and make your mind a friendlier place with just a little effort. 2. Identify your destructive thought patterns. Addressing destructive thought patterns is important for improving self-awareness, self-esteem, and problem-solving skills. Recognizing your negative thought patterns as they happen can help you to take steps to interrupt them and replace them with more positive thoughts. By identifying and challenging these patterns, you can start to build a more positive self-image and feel more confident in your abilities. Negative thought patterns can make it difficult to solve problems, but by learning to recognize and challenge these patterns, you can develop better and more creative solutions. 3. Get out of the cage you've built for yourself in your mind. Society's feedback and social media helps create the bars of the cage around you. They both try to tell you who you are, how you must act, and what is expected of you. And it is unique to everyone. Right now, you are trying to feel comfortable in this cage because you accept these false realities as truth at the cost of your unexplored self. To get outside of this cage, you just have to be yourself. It's the freedom to not worry what other people think of you and be comfortable in your own skin. 4. Do not waste any more time worrying about the past or the future. Remember that eliminating worry about the past or the future is a process that takes time and practice. You can start by being fully present in the moment without judgment or distraction. Techniques such as deep breathing, body scans, and meditation can help you cultivate mindfulness. Sometimes worrying about the past or the future can stem from a feeling of helplessness or lack of control. By creating an action plan for the future or taking action to address past issues, you can regain a sense of control and reduce worry. 5. Step back and look at how you're responding. The way you respond to your thoughts can sometimes keep you in a cycle of rumination. The process of repetitively thinking about negative experiences, feelings, or thoughts. This can lead to a spiral of negative thinking and contribute to anxiety and depression. By incorporating reframing techniques into your daily routine, you can enjoy a more positive mindset. Reframing is the process of looking at a situation from a different perspective, and instead of focusing on the negative aspects, you should try to find a positive angle or look for lessons learned. 6. Find a healthy distraction. Sometimes it's helpful to have a way to distract yourself with happy, positive, healthy alternatives. Shut down overthinking by involving yourself in activities you enjoy or look to engage in new activities. Engaging in activities that you enjoy can help distract you from negative thoughts. Choose activities that you find fulfilling and relaxing, such as meditation, exercise, learning an instrument, hobbies, reading, walking, or spending time with loved ones. It's best to be proactive and build these activities into your routine. They can help reduce your baseline level of anxiety and make you less likely to overthink. 7. Look at the bigger picture. Sometimes we naturally make things bigger and more negative than they need to be. The next time you catch yourself making a mountain out of a molehill, ask yourself how much it will matter in 5 to 10 years from now, or for that matter, next month. Don't continue to allow minor issues turn into major hurdles. 8. Do something nice for someone else. When you're stressed and irritable, your instinct may be to isolate yourself. Instead, reach out to family and friends and make social connections. Social contact is a good stress reliever, and trying to ease the load for someone else can help you put things in perspective. Realizing you have the power to make someone's day better can keep negative thoughts from taking over your own head. It also gives you something productive to focus on instead of your never-ending stream of thoughts. 9. Get rid of those ants. Automatic negative thoughts, or ants, refer to knee-jerk negative thoughts, usually involving fear or anger you sometimes have in reaction to a situation. You can identify and work through your ants by keeping a record of your thoughts and actively working to change them. Use a notebook to track the situation giving you anxiety, your mood, and the first thought that comes to you automatically. As you dig into the details, evaluate why the situation is causing those negative thoughts. Break down the emotions you're experiencing and try to identify what you're telling yourself about the situation. 10. Control your narratives. We do it all day long. We tell ourselves a story about what's happening in our lives, about other people, about ourselves. These stories are narratives based on our experiences, a perspective on the world around us, and an interpretation of facts as we see them. First, identify these stories, and when you can catch yourself telling these negative stories, replace them with positive ones. It's important to be aware of what those stories are and how they're affecting your happiness. For now, just focus on awareness of your story, regarding it as a dream, and not acting on the story as much as you normally would. 11. Celebrate your successes. When you find yourself overthinking, stop and open up notes on your smartphone and jot down 5 things that have gone right over the past week and your role in making them happen. When we think of achievements, we tend to think of huge accomplishments, but these can be little things like washing the dishes in the sink or cleaning out your car. Celebrating yourself can boost confidence, increase motivation, and help you get a handle of things when you find your thoughts spiraling. 12. Ground yourself in the moment. Meditation may be too much to ask, and that's fine because there are so many other alternatives to let go and live in the present moment. For many of us, it may be as simple as unplugging. Shutting off social media for a designated amount of time each day or a specific day of the week can have surprising results, but the best suggestion is to simply get outside. Take a walk outside and put your feet in the grass. Appreciate all that you see around you, noting any smells, the sounds you hear, or the insects you see. 13. Take action. Sometimes you might go over the same thoughts repeatedly because you aren't taking any concrete actions about a certain situation. We don't want you to think that there's anything wrong with being more focused on how you feel, but you can't let it keep you in a stationary position. Growth comes from both taking action and reflecting on the effects of those actions. We encourage you to find a healthy balance between the two so you can finally start seeing results, no matter the size of the results. 14. Embrace your fears. Whether you're afraid because you failed in the past or you're fearful of failure, remember that just because things did not work out before does not mean that has to be the outcome every time. Remember, every opportunity is a new beginning, a place to start again. But look for small opportunities where you can confront the situations you frequently worry about. 15. Ask for help. You don't have to go it alone. Seeking outside help from a qualified therapist can help you develop new tools for working through your thoughts and even changing your mindset. Therapy can help build your self-identity and create stronger foundations to enable you to live life now rather than overthinking a worrying future. 16. Stop waiting for perfection. This one is key. A perfectionist is always set on finding the best solution to all the problems. Overthinkers are always exploring every possible outcome, which can hinder your progress and keep you from discovering your priorities. That type of reasoning can quickly form a downward spiral and inevitably lead to analysis paralysis. Work on your priorities and break big tasks down into smaller, more manageable ones. Identify which tasks will contribute to making your vision come to life now and which ones can be delayed for when the time is right. 17. Put a timer to work. Give yourself a boundary. Set a timer for 5 minutes and give yourself that time to think, worry, and analyze. Once the timer goes off, spend 10 minutes jotting down all the things that are worrying you, stressing you, or giving you anxiety. When the 10 minutes is up, do a full stop, close down the Notes app, and move on to something else, preferably more fun. 18. Accept your best. The fear that grounds overthinking is often based in feeling that you aren't good enough, not smart enough, or hardworking enough or dedicated enough. Once you've given an effort your best, accept it as such and know that while success may depend in part on some things you can't control, you've done what you could do. 19. Be grateful. Gratitude has been proven to lower stress and make you happier. An effective way of tackling overthinking is by starting a gratitude journal, and we recommend simply using the Notes app on your smartphone. Nonetheless, write thank you notes to yourself or write down things you're grateful for every day. Adding the reason why you feel grateful for something may even deepen your connection to the things and people you're grateful for. Instead of sending your thoughts to frustration, anger, or anxiety, accepting the reality that you're in can make you feel satisfied with your decisions, life, or career. Last but not least, number 20. Don't affirm that you are an overthinker. While we must accept ourselves as we are, we should not claim the overthinker label. If you tell yourself that you indeed are an overthinker, it will become more challenging for you to break away from that behavior. Instead, use positive affirmations in all of the tips of this video.
We appreciate the fact that you stayed until the end. Thank you for spending time with us, and don't forget to like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video. Bye for now. We will see you tomorrow.